The Pokemon Company is not gonna learn their lesson if you keep buying the game. Pokemon Sword and Shield sold over 6 million copies in 3 days. 6 million copies of Sword and Shield in 3 days for opening weekend. It's the highest ever first week for a Switch game. God damn it, I can't even talk. It's fucked. It just blew everything out of the water. And Game Freak's just sitting over there like, you guys were complaining and you still bought it. Dumb motherfuckers. They're just sitting there just rolling in the dough. It's like, yep, we knew it. We could just barely try it and you'd buy it. Some of you out there are like, Shane, Sword and Shield is awesome. Fuck yeah. Okay, it may be great, maybe a fun game, but it's not living up to its full potential, not even close. All right, if Pokemon Sword and Shield, if we would measure it in power levels, etc., it'd be at like 30%. It'd be like at 30% full power. You'd be like, this is not even my final form. That's what Pokemon Sword and Shield is right now. It's base Frieza, okay? Maybe not even, maybe Frieza level 2, maybe like the second form of Frieza, but I'm gonna say base Frieza for right now. It's just trash. The animations are garbage. You've seen all the videos. There was a mouse in the credits. That's how lazy it is. The animations are literally just reused. All the models are reused. Even the Alliance said they were making new models. Yada, yada, yada. It's just, there's a laundry list of problems with Sword and Shield, as you all know. I don't need to go into that. We all know. If you don't know, go look at the literally thousands of videos on YouTube showcasing every problem with Sword and Shield. And if you like the games, that's great. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I don't want to support it because I would like Pokemon Company to put a lot of effort into the next Pokemon game, but apparently they're not going to feel, it's like voting. Like, if I go vote, it's not going to matter, right? So I'm like, I didn't buy the game, it didn't matter because they still sold 6 million copies in 3 days. So, you know what I mean? Like, there's tons of people that protested. If they made a good game, maybe they would have even, they would have made like 8 million or something. I don't know. But, I mean, maybe it sold 8 million. You know, I don't know. But nonetheless, it's an incredible success, and that's terrible. I think that's a terrible thing for Game Freak. I wish more people would have boycotted, but a lot of people that buy the game, they're not involved in the internet hoopla. They don't get on Twitter, they don't get on YouTube and look up like, oh my god, the graphics. It looks like a 3DS game, a highly polished 3DS game. Obviously, it's a little better than the 3DS game. Okay, I know, take it easy. But they're not seeing this stuff. They're just saying, ooh, new Pokemon? Okay, I'm buy. And they go buy it. That's a funny quote. I'm buy. Well, anyways, that was just, you know what, like, look at, okay, so this coincides with the 20th anniversary of Gen 2. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Gold and Silver are 20 years old now, all right? Let's take a look at these games. Boom, they doubled the gyms. We had 16 gyms. They added berries. They added 150 new Pokemon, kept the original 151. They did so much. They literally revolutionized the series in every way, shape, and form. There was like, ooh, like doing all this stuff. There was eggs now. There was all. It was just craziness. There was so much crazy. There's baby Pokemon. They got Iwata had to get in there and help them out. They were like, damn, Iwata, we're trying to make this thing action-packed, jam-packed. And Iwata was like, I got your back. And they got HAL Laboratories in, and they got all these people in there jumping in to help. But with Sword and Shield, they're just like in there. It's like, you guys done yet? Can we put this out yet? Oh god, another Pokemon game, great. You guys see the town? They were working a lot on Town, but that turned out to be like a flop. I don't think anybody gives a shit about Town, so I'm sure they're bummed about that. All across the board, Game Freak, get it together, please. Like, what is the situation here? I know this is a rambling video. I'm rambling, but god damn it, I am bummed that Pokemon Sword and Shield sold 6 million copies. How did this happen? Look at Digimon. Look at all these other like lower tier games, Yokai Watch and everything. No offense to the people that love these, but they are lower tier compared to Pokemon. Pokemon is the #1 media franchise in the world, most lucrative. It's literally, it makes billions and billions and billions of dollars. And what we get is the most half-assed, half-hearted try at a video game you can imagine. Literally over the years, the Pokemon games since Gen 5 have been much. They just get less and less ambitious each iteration. They give us these little gimmicks and they forget about them, and yeah, it's just it's just terrible. But look at these lower tier games like Digimon, Yokai Watch, and they look incredibly polished. The animations are amazing. Everything is unique. Everything looks like they were like, okay, we want this game to be amazing. We want it to look amazing. We want people to tell their friends about it and go, you got to play this. Pokemon is just sitting up there on their high horse, just galloping along, going, yep, you're gonna buy it. We don't care. So there's not going to be any change in the next Pokemon game. I guarantee you that. I promise you the next Pokemon game is going to be just as lazy, if not lazier. They're not adding all the Pokemon in like everyone wants. Everyone's like, oh, I literally saw comments saying, oh, maybe they're going to add in all the Pokemon in the next one because they made so much money on this one. Have you forgot about the last 7 gens? Like, what the fuck? What do you think they just spent all that money? Like, we all bought lunch and we were out of money, so we had to make a new Pokemon game. This is the best we could do. No! They have literally millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars at their disposal that they could use to make a Pokemon game. And they're not doing it. They literally are doing the least ever possible. They wanted to rush out for the holiday. They got it out November. They were like, we are not pushing this back. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. We'll patch anything that needs patching later. Sorry. So I was out. I was out on Pokemon. Cameron was out on Pokemon. I saw a lot of people like DMing me on Instagram and stuff like, hey, did you get the new Pokemon? And like showing me their Pokemon and everything. I'm just like, nope. I didn't have the heart to tell them, like give them the whole spiel. Like, are you kidding me? This is trash. This is like literally they just shat out a Pokemon game. They said, there's some new Pokemon. Go play it. You idiot. That's what they did, and people are eating it up. And it's really frustrating to watch and see because I loved Pokemon. God damn it, I did. And it's just in the shitter nowadays. They're milking the hell out of Pokemon Go. That I feel like they're putting a lot of eggs in that basket. Like, ooh, mobile. There we go. Mobile. They're making more mobile Pokemon games. I feel like the core Pokemon game just really took a back seat in terms of everything, and it's just rushed out. I think that's obvious, right? And if we look back at Gen 2, like I said, look how much effort and time and care they put into making Gen 2 an incredible sequel to the original Pokemon games. But now that they just got so far ahead of everyone else, they know that our dumbasses will buy it. And I'm really hoping that next time around we can all try our goddamnedest to restrain ourselves. And I heard the game is really easy as well. I saw a lot of people online complaining like, oh, the EXP share is like automatic, you can't even take it off, and blah blah blah. It's like super like hand-holdy as far as I've seen. Like I said, I've not played the game. I've just seen all this stuff and watched tons of videos and everything because I refuse to support it. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to support it. Maybe I'll get it used, but I really don't even want to do that with how lazy it is. Like I feel like there's still some small way of supporting it by buying it used, even though the Pokemon company's not getting any money. But I just can't do it. Just look at the counter, can't do it. So if you're upset about Pokemon and you still bought it, why'd you let them cuck you? Why'd you do it? Bad move. And next time around, if it's just as lazy or more lazy, I told you so. I was sitting here telling you so. But that's there wasn't much news to talk about. I just wanted to rant about how Pokemon Sword and Shield are incredibly successful despite how lazy they are, and that's going to show the Pokemon company like, hey, we can be lazy. Let's go be lazy. And they're just going to keep doing it, and it's just going to keep getting more and more just effortless, just absolutely just like cranking out shit for us to play. It's, no heart, no soul, just pokes coming at us. They cut Politoed, all right? That's it. Politoed's my favorite Pokemon. He didn't make the cut. This sucks. Thanks for listening to me ramble. You want to be like this badass on screen right here from merch store FUgameCrue.bigcartel.com. We got shirts, mugs, stickers, all that fun stuff. Link to that in the description. Link to my personal channel, Cam's personal channel, our Patreon, patreon.com/FUGame. Links to everything in the description. Go check it out, and I'll see ya later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.